Point opens its gates to thrill seekers. The reopening will provide a major boost after millions of dollars were lost last year when the park didn't open until July and had a limited capacity. But as we begin to slowly come out of the pandemic, Sandusky is set for a major rebound.
The summer of 2020 in tourist hotspot Sandusky is one George Sortino will never forget.
It was sad, it was brokenhearted, and we just try to stay positive and try to survive it.
His Cedar Corner complex, just down the road from Cedar Point, hanging on. Prime money-making months wasted due to COVID-19 with fewer tourists spending.
I always describe it as if I had the bathtub full of money and you wait all year to drain it, and then hopefully there's something left over when April rolls around. But this time we started off drained.
Low overhead, staff cuts, negotiating with banks, and a tightening of operating expenses helped the 35-year-old business survive.
The last time was this bad is when inflation was high, where interest rates were 18%. You couldn't get gas, but we still were able to survive it.
Not only did his business survive, but so did Sortino. An already bad summer turned worse in July when he was hospitalized for nearly 3 weeks with the coronavirus.
I was saying my prayers. I couldn't breathe.
The 77-year-old now recovered and ready for what he hopes to be a busy tourism season.
I feel good, and I hope to be around a little longer.
Like Sortino, the city of Sandusky looking to bounce back. In normal times, the home of Cedar Point brings in about 3 million tourists every summer. But last year, a dramatic decrease to about 600,000.
Typically, we rely on about $4.7 million in admissions tax. That number shrunk to $635,000 in admissions tax.
The city getting by through major budget cuts and millions in funding from COVID relief bills.
The one thing that we can all take away from this experience is Sandusky, like many small towns through this pandemic, have had to bend, but we've never broken.
Stories of survival in a place that brings joy to so many, and hopefully soon, a story of revival.
Hopefully people come get on the roller coaster. If you wake up any closer, you wake up on a roller coaster here, okay?
Katie Houston, News 5.